All right, so if you're going to get a kit and you think that you want to go ahead and invest some money on it, there's probably a minimum of drums that you would like to get. If you're like, how many things do I need to buy to get me in a place where I can kind of go and start learning? I will say if you had an absolute minimum kit, and that's like you didn't want too many bells and whistles and extra cymbals and stuff, how small can my kit be and still progress in my learning? This is just a opinion, but if I was starting out, looking back, and I would say a new student would need a kick drum, which is it's down here near my feet. My foot controls it. You need a snare drum, a hi hat, and a cymbal. Um, you can get away with those four things, and you can really learn quite a bit. Um, if the next step, I would say, would be throwing a floor tom or a floor tom and a rack tom. Some people start off and they have two rack toms and a floor tom. Um, and I have some of the best drummers that I know. They only play with one. They can do as much as one as they would with two. So they don't even need two, and so they get a rack tom and a floor tom. So this is called the snare. That's pretty vital. You want the kick drum. That's vital. Hi hat, pretty vital, and a crash right there. Like I said, if you had that setup, you could actually progress to a pretty good actually with just getting away with those four items. And if you wanted to progress more than that, throw on a rack tom and floor tom. Now I will say when you're going out and buying a kit, people usually don't sell these individual items alone unless you're getting them from Craigslist. But you can get them from Craigslist if you wanted to do that. But the majority of people, when they sell a kit, they'll sell it as an entire unit, so it ends up being a little bit more expensive than if you were just to piece them together. So anyway, hope that answers some questions about some of the a minimal way of going and assembling a drum kit.